Hello and welcome to this educational series called Welcome to Medicare. This program is presented by the Wisconsin Department of Health Services, which operates the Wisconsin State Health Insurance Assistance Program, or SHIP, a local public service for people with Medicare. Every state has a SHIP program. In Wisconsin, you can get free and unbiased help with Medicare from local SHIP counselors. You can download the slides to this presentation by clicking the link in the YouTube video description. This project is supported by a grant from the Federal Administration for Community Living. This program will provide an overview of Medicare and is divided into 6 parts. You can find this information in greater detail in your Medicare and You handbook, which is mailed to people with Medicare and can also be found on the Medicare.gov website. For easier understanding, you are encouraged to view the parts of this series in order. Welcome to part 1 in this series. This section will go through information on enrollment in Medicare. The first thing you'll want to know about is how and when to enroll in Medicare. If you already get benefits from Social Security or railroad retirement, you are automatically enrolled in Medicare Parts A and B the first day of the month you turn 65. If you are close to 65 and currently don't receive Social Security benefits, you need to enroll in Part A and B with Social Security during your initial enrollment period. More about that on the next slide. Enroll online at ssa.gov or call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213. People who are hard of hearing and use TTY can call 1-800-325-0778 or visit your local Social Security office. If you are under 65 and disabled, you are automatically enrolled in Medicare after receiving 24 consecutive months of Social Security disability insurance, also known as SSDI. If you sign up for Medicare.gov, you can use it to manage your personal information about original Medicare benefits. It is a free, secure site that allows you to easily check information online about your coverage, enrollment status, and Medicare claims. If you aren't automatically enrolled, your first opportunity to enroll in Medicare is during your initial enrollment period, which lasts 7 months and includes 3 months before, month of, and 3 months after your 65th birthday. Your coverage starts based on when you enroll. If you enroll during the first 3 months, your coverage will begin the first day of the month you turn 65. If you enroll after that time, your coverage will begin later, depending on the date you enroll. Now, let's consider Medicare and employer coverage. Many people do continue to work after they turn 65, so it's important to be clear about these points. Most people get Part A for free, so if they're still working, they enroll in Part A, but may delay Part B until they retire. You can delay enrollment in Medicare if you or your spouse are currently working and covered under a group health plan based on that employment, and the employer has more than 20 employees. If there are less than 20 employees, you should take Medicare at age 65, even if you are still working, since Medicare would be considered primary. You can enroll in Medicare anytime while actively working. Keep in mind, if you have delayed Part B due to current employment, you must enroll within 8 months of the date you stop working, whether you quit or retire, or lose health insurance through work. After 8 months, a late enrollment penalty will apply and you will need to wait until the general enrollment period. Please note that COBRA and retiree coverage are not active employer coverage. That means that if you have COBRA or retiree coverage and you do not enroll in Medicare during your initial enrollment period, the late enrollment penalty will apply and you will need to wait until the general enrollment period. Be sure to gather some information before making your enrollment decision. If you are working and turn 65, check with your health insurance and your Human Resources Department to find out what you need to do when you become Medicare eligible. Ask if you need to take both Part A and B or just Part A. Remember the rules for delaying Part B. If you choose to delay Part B, you need to do that through Social Security. You will then have that special enrollment period when your group coverage ends or your employment ends, during which time you can sign up for Part B without a penalty. Here's an important note for anyone who has a health savings account or an HSA. Stop contributing to your HSA 6 months before Part A starts to avoid tax penalties. Contributions can no longer be made to your HSA once you have Medicare, even if you only have Part A. If your employer offers an HSA, contact your human resources before enrolling into Medicare Part A or B. This is a sample of the Medicare card. Make sure you always guard your Medicare card. Your use of the Medicare card will differ depending on the type of Medicare coverage you choose. If you choose Original Medicare, you will use the red, white, and blue Medicare card when obtaining health care. Your card also lists the parts of Medicare you are enrolled in and the dates they became effective. Medicare Part A and B are the only parts that will be reflected on this card. Medicare Part C or D are offered through private companies. This concludes Part 1 of the Welcome to Medicare series. I hope this information has been helpful. The next section in this series will discuss Medicare basics, including Medicare Parts A and B. This presentation was brought to you by the Wisconsin State Health Insurance Assistance Program, or SHIP, a local public service that provides free and unbiased help to people with Medicare. If you have questions about Medicare, you can call the Medigap helpline at 1-800-242-1060 or visit the Wisconsin Department of Health Services website to find a local SHIP counselor near you.